A brief history of Greece. This is Peloponnesia. That's Greek for Greece. It's a peninsula. See the three bodies of water surrounding it? They have a lot of strange names in Greece. This is a state, but they call it a polis. Inside the polis, at the top of the hill, is the Acropolis. It's the top of the hill, so we call it a fort. Inside the Acropolis is the Agora. This is where they eat, drink, and debate. We call them coffee shops. Back to the beginning. The first Greeks weren't actually Greek. They were Minoans, and they had a king named Agamemnon. He became famous for a wooden horse. Solon canceled the debts and gave them money. Pisistratus gave all the citizens a piece of the pie, of course being land, and of Cleisthenes was the father of democracy. Remember the polis? We learned two. Athens is the first one. They had a lot of trade, and lots of smart thinkers called philosophers, like Socrates, not to be confused with Socrates. He gave us the Socratic method, which means we need to ask questions and think on our own. Sparta! That's the other one. They gave their boys to the army at 7 and were very rough and tough. They also had ephors, who enforced the laws and enslaved people and called them helots. Governments! There are many ways to solve a problem. What should we have for lunch? Pizza or ice cream? In a direct democracy, everybody gets a vote. Ice cream! In a representative democracy, you choose people to decide for you. They chose pizza. Sorry. In an oligarchy, a small group of people, like your teachers, decide. Looks like Brussels sprouts. Gross! But you have to eat it anyway. Brace yourselves. The Persians are coming! The Persians are coming! They had a leader named Darius, who had taken over everything, except Greece. When he died, his son Xerxes took over and decided to attack the Greeks. The Persians had a fancy religion called Zoroastrianism. The W is invisible. Athens and Sparta put aside their differences and fought together. Athens won at Marathon. The Spartans fought to the death at a narrow pass called Thermopylae so that the Athenians could trap the Persians at the Strait of Salamis and win. It wasn't enough, so they had to get the rest of Greece to join in and finally beat the Persians once and for all at Plataea. Yay! Pericles, the golden age of art, poetry, and architecture. The Delian League, not to be confused with the Justice League. They said no Spartans allowed. Sparta declares war and dominates everybody. Macedonia! The ruler was Philip II. His interests and hobbies included anything Greek. Family, he had one son named Alexander who he sent to school at Hogwarts. Somewhere in Greece. Hellenistic, by the way, means Greek. Alexander takes over and turns everything into Greek. When he dies, his generals fight over who will control and split into 4 Hellenistic kingdoms. Greek teachers are sophists. Tyrants overthrew the nobles. Legacy, guitar. Satraps, Persian states. There was 20 of them. Satrapies were the people who ruled them. To be a citizen in ancient Greece, you had to be a boy. You had to be a free man. You had to own land. And most importantly, you had to be born in Greece. And that's everything you need to know about Greece.